for at least 20 seconds. Cough into your elbow, not into your hand or in the air. Avoid touching your face, eyes, and mouth. Keep your distance from people. Stay at least 6 feet away from others. If you're feeling sick, please just stay home. Do the 5 and keep others alive. Help stop the spread of COVID-19.
Good evening. Welcome to News at Night for Tuesday, January the 19th. I'm Colette Linden.
I'm Craig Huckerby. Don't put those shovels away just yet. We have a couple more systems and more snow coming our way.
On January 19th, officers with investigation services arrested 32-year-old Taylor Reed in connection with the January 13th shooting in the 200 block of Wellington Street West. It is alleged that on January 13th, the accused shot a male victim known to him. The victim was transported to hospital with serious injuries. At 12:05 a.m., officers located the accused and he was arrested. After his arrest, the accused attempted to flee from police in the 700 block of Great Northern Road. Officers quickly apprehended him. He is being held for bail court on several charges. On January the 18th, shortly after 9:45 p.m., members from the East Algoma, Ontario Provincial Police responded to a disturbance on Ansonia Road in the municipality of Huron Shores. The investigation determined a car pulled into a driveway on Ansonia Road and the driver, who appeared to be intoxicated, attacked the homeowner for some unknown reason. The homeowner pinned the driver down until police arrived. Once on scene, police determined the driver had consumed alcohol and was arrested. As a result of the investigation, Sean Hutchinson, age 45, from Johnson Township, was charged and is scheduled to appear before the Ontario Court of Justice in Blind River on March the 4th. In a statement posted to Sault Area Hospital's website, SAH is acknowledging the first patient death related to COVID-19 from within our region. In a joint statement, Wendy Hansen, President and CEO, and Dr. Silvana Spadafora, Chief of Staff of Sault Area Hospital, said that SAH's compassionate and caring, highly trained staff and physicians continue their unrelenting focus on caring for all patients throughout these extraordinary times. Working together with the healthcare partners, the hospital continues to take strong measures to protect patients, people, and the community. In a tweet posted on Monday evening, Mayor Christian Provenzano spoke to the heartbreak that a family, and by extension the community, is carrying. There was rare optimism in Ontario's fight against COVID-19 Monday as the Chief Medical Officer of Health said there are early signs the Boxing Day lockdown is working. Ontario is reporting 1,913 new cases of COVID-19 and 46 deaths on Tuesday. There are 550 new cases in Toronto, 346 in Peel, and 235 in the York region. It is the first time since December the 28th that the province reported less than 2,000 new cases. However, the numbers comes with a significant drop in testing, and a technical issue at Toronto Public Health means a likely underreporting of cases. The province reported over 34,500 tests completed, the lowest mark since December the 29th. Ontario completed over 60,000 tests just 2 days ago. To further support frontline healthcare workers caring for patients during the pandemic, Ontario has also amended a regulation for certain health service providers in response to the increasing demands on hospitals and retirement homes. The amended order will allow hospitals to temporarily redeploy healthcare workers to other hospitals or retirement homes that urgently need additional support. The order was previously amended to allow hospital staff to temporarily work in long-term care homes. The province continues to work with its hospital partners to further enhance capacity as required. On January the 18th, officers with patrol services charged 23-year-old James Pidgeon with impaired driving by alcohol and drugs causing bodily harm. At 6:51 a.m., officers responded to 3-vehicle collision on Trunk Road near Queensgate Boulevard. 3 people, 2 of the drivers and a passenger, were transported to hospital. Upon speaking with the accused, officers developed grounds to believe his ability to operate a motor vehicle was impaired by drugs. He was given a standardized field sobriety test. He performed poorly and was arrested and later completed a drug recognition evaluation, which he also performed poorly. He is charged with impaired driving by alcohol and drugs causing bodily harm and is scheduled to appear in court on March the 1st. Yesterday, MP Terry Sheehan, on behalf of the Honourable Lawrence Macaulay, who is the Minister of Veteran Affairs and Associate Minister of National Defence, announced $10,845 in funding from the Government of Canada to support the Sault Ste. Marie Royal Canadian Legion Branch 25. This funding will assist with their operational costs during the COVID-19 pandemic so they can continue providing important support for veterans.
Hi again, everyone. Well, we have 10 centimeters of new snow from today. We have a couple more centimeters tonight, and then we have a little more coming over the next couple of days. I'll give you all the snowy details coming up.
Whether you put down your phone to be there for your daughter, or pick up your phone to call a helpline for your roommate, when it comes to mental health, now more than ever, every action counts.
When social distancing, remember, stay at least 6 feet away and wear your mask. Help save lives.
It's a fact that many older homes contain asbestos. When you cut or disturb asbestos, the fibers can get into the air, and that's just plain dangerous. Today we know that breathing in asbestos can cause lung cancer as well as serious lung diseases. If you plan to renovate, don't touch things that may contain asbestos. Leave it to the pros. They know what they're doing. To learn more about asbestos and your lung health, go to lung.ca.
When it comes to peace of mind, think KC Security Services, a locally owned and operated security service. Voted the best security company in Sault Ste. Marie. We specialize in mobile patrols and alarm responses. At KC Security, we also offer stationary guard services for commercial and residential properties, events, and more. Available 24 hours per day, 365 days a year.
KC Security Services, where peace of mind is a matter of choice, your one-stop shop for all your security needs.
Welcome back, everyone. Well, we did see 10 centimeters today. We will see additional accumulation tonight. We'll take a look at what your night is looking like. Blowing and drifting snow, that's basically the call for tonight. We are going to see 2 to 4 centimeters additional accumulation as those lake effect showers do come to an end. Temperatures, though, dropping off way to minus 16. Add in that wind, it's going to feel closer to minus 20. Same with everyone around the district. Minus 24 in Wawa, minus 20 in Elliott Lake, minus 21 in Sudbury. So we're all feeling that cold air. That cold air is moving over the Great Lakes, and that's what's causing the lake effect snow showers. And we'll show you on the radar exactly what we're talking about. We have a couple of streamers still happening. That activity should move towards the state side, leaving us in the clear. But again, in that time period, we're going to see additional accumulation for tonight. If we look at the systems map for the next couple of days, we do have a couple more systems to worry about. There's one that's coming in for late day Wednesday, and then we have another system coming in for Thursday, and then another system coming in for Sunday, which could leave us with about 30 to 40 centimeters by the time this whole system, this whole week wraps up. We could be looking at that. Next week, we kind of calm down a little bit, and we don't see a lot of activity at this point anyway. So let's take a look at your forecast for the next 3 days. Not looking all that bad for January. Temperatures minus 5 for Wednesday. That snow will come in late day Wednesday, stick around for Wednesday night, drop another 5 centimeters for Thursday. Those that other system was in, a little more potent from the north. We will see that southerly flow bumping our temperatures up to the freezing mark, but when you see that warm air, you're also going to see that, that snow, that actually wet snow. And then for Friday, we see also additional snow. Nothing really to worry about. Temperatures holding steady at minus 5. For the weekend coming up, we see a little bit of a lull on Saturday. We may see some sun. Temperatures holding at minus 10. And then for Sunday, we see another system rolling in. And again, we could pick up an additional 10 to 15 centimeters from that, and that's going to be a mix of system snow and lake effect snow as that system pulls out to the northeast. So we are looking at some substantial snow, but really nothing where we're used to as far as snow cover. We are still way below what we normally see at this time of year. That is your weather for right now. Colette is standing by with more news right after this break.
Whether it's government funding mental health care, or you personally giving to someone in need. When it comes to mental health, now more than ever, every action counts.
Do your part to help stop the spread of COVID-19. Wash your hands for at least 20 seconds. Cough into your elbow, not into your hand or in the air. Avoid touching your face, eyes, and mouth. Keep your distance from people. Stay at least 6 feet away from others. If you're feeling sick, please just stay home. Do the 5 and keep others alive. Help stop the spread of COVID-19.
New York Mets general manager Jared Porter was fired today after sending graphic, uninvited text messages and images to a female reporter in 2016 when he was working for the Chicago Cubs in their front office. New York hired the 41-year-old Porter last month. He agreed to a 4-year contract after spending the past 4 seasons with the Arizona Diamondbacks as senior VP and assistant GM. 2 issues were up for debate last night at the City Commission meeting across the river, one around purchasing a snowblower and the other extending sick time for city workers by an extra 80 hours due to COVID. The new snowblower would be primarily used at the airport. It will clear the runway so planes can land safely. According to city staff, it will also be used as backup to the 11-year-old street snowblower currently in use in the city. The purchase was approved by the Commission at a cost of $140,000. Commissioners were impressed that it came in $10,000 under the budget. The new sick leave policy is to make up for the fact that the Family's First Coronavirus Response Act is expiring. Commission approved a policy to give an incentive to COVID-positive employees to stay away from the workplace. The policy allows full-time workers to access 80 extra hours of sick time. The next City Commission is scheduled for February the 1st. On January the 18th, officers with patrol services arrested 25-year-old Starla Hess, 43-year-old John Hodgson Reedy, and 34-year-old Bobby Jean Octokawajawan Boyer for possession of a controlled substance. At 10:16 a.m., officers responded to a report of someone having a weapon at a business in the 200 block of Trunk Road. Upon arrival, officers located the 3 accused inside a room of the business. Also inside the room was a CO2 pistol, 1.9 grams of suspected cocaine, and 1.9 grams of suspected methamphetamine, and 25 grams of suspected fentanyl. The 3 accused were arrested. Ms. Hess is charged with 3 counts of possession of a controlled substance. She is scheduled to appear in court on March the 1st. Mr. Hodgson Reedy is charged with 3 counts of possession of a controlled substance and breach of probation. He's scheduled to appear in court on March the 1st as well. And Ms. Octokawajawan Boyer is charged with 3 counts of possession of controlled substance. She is scheduled to appear in court on March the 1st. A poll was conducted where almost 2/3 of Canadians would support a nightly curfew if necessary to curb the spread of COVID-19, even though they're not convinced it would be effective, suggested a new poll. 65% of respondents to a poll by Lodger and the Association for Canadian Studies said they would support temporary curfews in their provinces if recommended by public health officials. In Quebec, where the government imposed a month-long curfew 10 days ago, 74% said they support the move. Nevertheless, only 57% of Quebecers and just 39% of respondents in the rest of the country said they think curfews are an effective way to reduce the spread of the coronavirus that causes COVID-19. The poll also suggests that Canadians' mental health has suffered as the pandemic drags on. 21% rated their mental health as bad or very bad, up 8 points since last April when the first wave of COVID-19 rolled over Canada. 32% rated their mental health as excellent or very good, a 10-point drop since April. Another 45% described their mental health as good, which was down 3 points since April. So, Craig, do I get the pleasure of making some snowmen this week or what?
You can make snowmen right now. You can go out there right now and tomorrow, Friday, but it's going to be plenty of snow for all your fun winter activities.
Well, that's good to hear. Thanks for joining us today for Tuesday, January 19th. Stay tuned for more news and weather coming right up.